Hey, hello fellow RVers. This is Gary sharing Rough Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom. Freedom has brought us to a state we haven't been to before, Ohio, and we're at Mill Creek Recreation Area on Berlin Lake, Berlin Center. Now this place has quite a few campsites, quite a few loops, so we're going to do the best we can and let you see what this place is all about. And right now we're in the day use area.
And there is Berlin Lake right through the trees. So this is a day use area. There's pavilions, there's a lake, there's picnic tables. There is a wonderful dog park out there, huge, with little, what do you call them, obstacles, I guess, playground, and it even comes with its own herd of geese, gaggle of geese. They're not here right now. And the campground is right there. You are looking at the Maplewood loop there. We're gonna go check that out first. That is where we're staying these days. A lot of birds here.
Look at all the bird nests.
And they have birds in them.
Yep.
I think they're bluebird nests, but I couldn't swear to it. That is a ranger station straight ahead there. This is an easy drive from Interstate 76. About 5 miles away, I think, ish. Maybe 10?
Something like that.
Yeah, not far. Stay tuned to the wrap up to hear all those little details. Mill Creek Recreation Area, day use and park office, Berlin Lake, and heading to the campground. So we arrived here, it was a little after 5, and when we got here it was contactless registration. So we just grabbed our tags for the car and the RV and headed on. There's all your no-nos. And there is a check-in station, or where you go to get your tag. Looks like they are open now, maybe?
Yep. There is a window open.
And there's lots and lots and lots of life jacket loaners there. Cool.
Hey.
Bye.
Thank you.
Straight into Maplewood Campground.
Ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
There is one of the fill stations right there. Okay, this is a no water park, so you don't have water at your campsite. This is the 50 amp loop. 1, 2, so these on the inside don't have anybody there. We'll hit them. 3, 4. Right here is site. Whoop, there's 3. There's 5. And 36 through 51, we're going to go ahead and catch that, and then we'll come 36 through 51. Normally we don't like this. Okay, this campground has 295 sites, so we're going to, we might miss a loop here and there. Go ahead. But just so you can see, these are the shady sites. I wanted to show you these because these are the shady sites of the 50 amp loop.
39, 40.
So if you want to be under some shade, do this middle loop. 42,
41, 42.
43 to the left, 46, 47, 48. Here's 48, an open site right there. And then 49 was to the left. And there's 50. Then we're gonna have to go back around because there's a lot of one-way streets here. So we're just gonna loop back around and catch the outer side of this. So going back to the left and looping around. Give you an overview of the Buckeye Campground as we go by right here. And the shower house for this area is right up in there, but we'll do a little drive-by there in a minute. But that's all up in the shade, and most of those sites there are non-electric sites. Back around, gonna look at some more 50 amp sites. And some of these have a little water view, or even easy access to the water, to the lake. Okay, we'll resume where we made that turn. So here we're passing 8, 9. Okay, we're here at 15 now, and 16's to the left. Here's 17. These are one of the, you can see the lake through the woods there. So if you're new to this channel or you haven't watched this before, if there's folks out, we don't take pictures, so we had to skip a few sites back there. Site 20's to the left.
That's a bathroom.
Yeah, bathroom only. 21, 22. Some of these are a little slopey, narrow, and what we like to call rustic. But doable. 25. But also, 26. 26 right there, that's us. We had no trouble leveling. 27's right there to the right, and these are more lakefront sites. Are we in 28? Oop, what did I say?
26.
Oh, we are in site 28. The poster, yeah, I was reading the wrong post. Site 30 is right there. And site 32, 31's to the right. Again, now, a lot of people sitting out today. Let me tell you, ooh, there's a playground right there. This is site 33. Gazebo, wildflowers. And then there is that loop we just went down. What I wanted to tell you is, oh my gosh, the weather here has been beautiful. Beautiful. It's probably in the 70s today.
77.
So turning right here. Here is one of the dump stations here. They have two. Only half of it is open, but there you go. And straight ahead there is a fill station.
Oh, I see. You got to lift those lids.
So in case you need water, because just a reminder, no water at the site. Use your own onboard water. It's a nice place there to pull your RV, and there's a view of the lake. All right, let's head on to, I believe, the Aspen Loop is next.
It's a breezy 77. It's absolutely delightful.
Oh, it is. You will hear us probably till you're tired of hearing us go on and on and on about our warm summer last year in Arizona.
Last year we were cooking in 100.
Aspen Campground. So most of these sites here are non-electric. Pay attention to what loop you're in because they all start with number 1.
Yes.
So these have sites on the right and the left. We'll show you as best we can. There's site 3, site 5, and we're just going to stay to the right for right now. Site 6. Now there are in this Aspen Loop a few, like 4 electric sites, 30 amp only. We'll try to show you these, but this is a beautiful, beautiful campground area. Look at these sites. Wow. Got the lake right out there. I'm going to show you the ones on the right because those overlook the lake. Site 12, but no, there are some on the left as well. 15 is to the left right there. So you can see they're just a lot of privacy. Site 19, site 20. Go ahead. You were going to say something?
I just said this area is very wooded.
Yeah, 21, 23, 22. Look at 22 here. Oh my gosh. We have our generator fixed now, honey, so we can start staying at places like this. Just run the generator. I mean, this weather is so nice. You could go without it, without your AC. 28, especially at night. It's been in the 60s. So these are a little bit more open. 30, 31 to the left, 32 to the right, 33, 34. Okay, when we get to 38, this 38 is one that is electric. There's 36. And 38 is right there, it's occupied, but that one is a 30 amp site. 39 to the right, and 40 is a 30 amp site right there. And then we continue on around 41, 42, 43, 44, 46, and another playground. Check it out. 47. Oh, these are right out in the sun though. 48, 49 straight ahead. Look at this one, 48. That's nice. You got a little bit of shade. Get the lake right there. 50, 52. And there's the lake. It is drawn down for late summer pool. We red. So it's usually higher than that. Site 54, site 56. Oh, there's a swing out there, but there's a lot of people and a happy dog. Site 60, 61, 62. It's like a little path to I see stands, so maybe an amphitheater, and we're coming here to a four-way stop. Okay, we're coming out of the Aspen loop, and there is another loop there, just so you know, and it has sites 76 and 78, which are ADA sites, and they do have 30 amp, and we're heading across the street here to the Oak Campground. And again, this is another pretty good size loop, but here are some of the sites. I'm going to show you the ones on the right. The ones on the left have folks out. That was site 41. Site 39. Site 37.
Site 36 is the host.
Yes, so it does have one electric site here, but it is a host site. So these are primitive, non-electric sites. Site 32, and there's some folks up ahead of us. We'll resume in a moment. We'll show you this side. I can see a peek of the lake through here. Site 31 right there. Nice, beautiful, shady site. Site 29. Site 28. There is a site there, 24. Now there is a couple little spurs that come off this that go down by the lake that are really nice, but there's a lot of people out. So there's one of the inner loops there, and there is site 20. But as you can see, most of these sites are, you know, 19. They're large, they're spacious, they're actually wider than where we are. There's 16 over there. Here's some lake out there, 15. Look at the lake. Nice. Nice primitive sites, 13. I was telling Mr. D, now we have our generator fixed, we can come to these sites. Site 12. And the weather's perfect here. Here's one of those spurs we'll show you, 81 through 86. And there's a bathhouse right there.
There's 5 sites down that little spur.
So 81. 82. This is much like the other spur that we skipped back there. So 83, and then we just do this little loop-de-loop. Here's one. 84 that is unoccupied. 85 is on the right. There's the lake. A little peek out the window. 86 is right there. 86 has a nice view of the lake. And then we head on out. But this is some more of the lake. Yes, there are a lot of folks sitting out today. This is a great sit out and enjoy the day kind of day. Feels like fall, actually. And there is 81, and then we're coming back out on the main road. And then we're just going to keep going straight around. So I was just telling Mr. D, there's a lot more people here than I thought. There's site 3.
Yeah, it seems to be like several families.
Yeah, a lot.
Together.
But I mean, it's beautiful. It's perfect camping weather, especially for tents. Site 2. It's not hot. We can just keep going around. 42 to 54 is to the left, but that's one of the inner loops. We're going to keep showing you the outer loops, and right here is one of a nice shady sites. That was a number 1 right there. And here we are back out at the main road. So here is the shower house for this area, right there. And we're heading down to the boat ramp. We just circled around the Oak Campground right there. That is the exit to the Aspen Campground, and we're going straight. So I look out there, I see another playground, which I think that might be part of the loop the Aspen loop. There were picnic tables out there. A lot of room here to explore. And a four-way stop. And there's the Oak Campground, which we did just check out. Some more bird houses and wildflower area right there. Beautiful. And now get a really good look at this lake.
Big one.
Yes, it is.
About 4 or 5 boats there.
Swings, picnic tables here. It's a beautiful, beautiful area.
It's like a marina over there.
Does look like a marina over there. Awesome. Very good. They do have a bathroom here at the boat ramp. And there's a covered picnic area, pavilion. Birdhouses. I read there are ospreys here and sometimes bald eagle. Basketball goal over there. This is the boat ramp overflow parking. Okay, this intersection right here is the Oak and the Aspen. One of them. And there's another one up here. So we're going to keep going. And we're heading next to Hickory. Hickory is all 30 amp sites. Okay, just as a frame of reference, this is the bathhouse, the shower house is to the left, and this is another entrance to the Oak Campground right there. And we keep going. Turning right into Hickory Campground. Okay, this glare is horrible. We have tried everything. If you all have any ideas, we put dark cloth up there and it doesn't help. It makes it worse, in fact. If you could, shoot us some suggestions, we'd appreciate that. So here's a nice little area. We got some benches sitting out there overlooking the lake.
Looks like we have the Boy Scouts here.
Yeah, scout camping area.
Occasionally. Well, I guess it could be any scouts.
Yep. So it looks like here there's a place to beach your boat. Nice. We just passed a host site. And we are gonna, let's see, Hickory, we're just gonna stick to the outside, I think.
But 26 through 35 would be here, and they are shaded sites with some trees.
And here's another inner loop, sites 36 through 47, right down there. You can keep moving. There are a lot of kids out there. Here's a little swing, their playground. And we're coming up on a fill station. Again, these sites also do not have water at the site. But there's some drinking water you can get. And we're following on around here, just hitting the outside. And there's site number 1 to the left. I'm going to show you some on the right because it's just easier to see. There's site number 2. So even though the lake is right out there, it's pretty wooded, so it's hard to see the lake. There's site number 4. And there's sites on the left as well. You can see they're much like site number 7, site number 9, site number 10 is to the right. Number 11 is to the right. Ooh, no one's at 11, so we'll get a peek at that. These definitely have a nice living area here. These are 30 amp. 30 amp sites. So yeah, nice. Site 15. That is one of the interloops. Okay, right there. So not very big, not many sites there, but
No.
much the same as these. And heading on straight. There's site 16 to the right. It's another interloop and people. There are so many people. It's the middle of, it's, what is it, Monday? Tuesday. So usually we have a little bit of luck, but it's really nice. The weather's nice, it's perfect. So right there is site 18. And if you look beyond, I believe that is our little neck of the woods. It is. That is the Maplewood site.
Pulls through.
Yep, and here's another site, 30 amp, site 19. And site 20. And there's another drinking water fill station right there.
Right by 21 and 23.
Yep.
And 22's across the street.
Yep.
Want to be close to a water spigot, 21, 22, 23.
There is a map that you can check out if you go to the Army Corps site. Site 24, that's right there. And this brings us back out to where we came in. And the camp post is straight across and we're going right. We have one more loop to check out. And that is the Buckeye Loop. And the Buckeye Loop has no electric, and it definitely looks like it's more of a tent camping area, but there are two sites there. I don't know if they're host sites or not, but there are two sites there that say they are 30 amp only. We'll check it out when we get there. Last loop coming up, which is across the way from the Maplewood area. So Maplewood camping loops to the left, we're turning to the right. The Buckeye Loop. And this is site 1, non-electric sites. So 1 through 14, straight ahead, 29 through 31, 15 through 28. Here, it's right there. Sites 15 through 28, right down that inner loop. So we head on around. Site 4, there are sites on the inside.
5, 7, 9.
These are definitely a little more rustic. 13, 14, there's nothing on the right here. But it is a beautiful area, nice and wooded.
There's firewood.
But it's mostly open between you and your neighbor. Look out for the squirrel. Look, slow down. Look at those squirrels. Look at the color. Look at
Yeah, those are Ohio squirrels.
Where's he at?
Right there. It's like a black squirrel.
Yeah. The only other time I've seen black squirrels. That is a beautiful color right there. Cool squirrel. Okay, 29. And we're making our way around.
It's got an electric box.
Okay, this must be site 30, which is electric. Site 30, 30 amp electric. And site 31 is right here. It is a host site though. It is also 30 amp electric. And that brings us back to another fill station the dump station, and the entrance to the Maplewood loop. So right there to the left is the dump station, and to the right is home.
That was our drive around of Mill Creek Campground here at Mill Creek Recreation Area, Berlin Center, Ohio, which is a new state for us this year.
Woohoo!
Now it is like a 14-mile-an-hour wind out here, and we're trying to do our best with the wind noise, and we have the lake behind us here. So our site was pretty level. It's a rocky site. The pad itself, we did fit on it, but it's tight on both sides, but we got there. Like I said, we didn't have any problem with leveling on it. We do have 50 amp at our site. However, this is a big park, has lots of loops, over 200 sites. Some of them are primitive. Some of them are 30 amp, some of them are 50 amp. So you have to check your parameters, make sure you're getting what you want when you look at this site. None of the sites have water, but they do have water spigots spaced around the different loops for fills. They have multiple playgrounds here. They have a boat ramp. The lake is, of course, the main attraction behind us. It's supposed to be a great walleye fishing.
It's a wind picks up.
Yeah, it's a great walleye fishing lake if you like fishing for walleye, which they're very good fish if you like eating fish. And there's a basketball court we drove by.
Yeah, boating, swimming, you know, and not today, maybe.
In general, I mean, it's 77 degrees. Today is like August 8th or 9th or something like that. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to block the wind here.
Yeah, she's got her phone case up there trying to block the wind.
Yeah, so
she's not leaning in for a smooch.
Yeah, yeah. It's just,
Although,
okay, sorry.
there we go. So that is, there's no hiking trails here. Our Verizon service has been pretty good for me, for you too.
Yes, in fact, I was reading the reviews on RV Trip Wizard, which is what I use, and all the AT&T, T-Mobile, and Sprint, and Verizon, good coverage. So, you know, I won't say it's lightning fast for Verizon, but I'm able to do anything I need to do.
Yeah, I think my phone says like 4G 3 bars.
Yeah.
But it's been good.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's anything else to say about the park itself, except, you know, the lake is, of course, the main attraction for this lake.
Right.
This is an Army Corps park. So Army
Yeah.
Corps parks and lakes and rivers they go hand in hand.
Right. And there are, though, I mentioned in the drive about miles and miles of roads. Well, it feels like miles and miles because it took us a minute and we didn't even hit every campsite.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of room to ride your bike.
Now, in about 25 minutes from here, I'm going to say 25 minutes, there is a Walmart Supercenter you can drive to. It's about a 25-minute drive. And I didn't go there. I just looked it up on maps. So I'm assuming there's probably other stores around that Walmart. Don't know. But I do know there's one, according to maps, about 25 minutes from here.
Yes. I hope this is blocking the wind. It seemed to get worse when we started
Yeah.
filming.
And we are filming. Actually, we're in a dog park. They have a dog park here.
Yes.
Yeah, a large one.
Where are our dogs?
And we don't even know where our dogs are.
There's one there, there's one. They've already pooped, so we're good. We cleaned up.
Yeah.
They have poop bags around and plenty of trash bags. So nearby, there, and we didn't check this out, we read on the website on recreation.gov where it talks about what's nearby, I think that's where I saw it, is Noah's Lost Ark. And it's a big cat sanctuary. And so any kind of cats you could imagine, I'm talking about, you know, lions, cougars, things like that. But they also have coyotes and zebras and primates and wolves. So, and a petting zoo for the kids. So that is nearby. We did not check it out, but just know that that's available if you were in this area. Okay, so you can see this is a lovely park, and I can only imagine what it's like in the fall because there are a lot of trees here that will probably be like on show.
Nice green grass to walk on.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's not very expensive. It's Army Corps Park, so, and if you have America the Beautiful Pass or the Access Pass, you know, you get your camping 50% off. So you can check that out on their website. One more thing.
Except for one more thing.
If you are going to make reservations at this park, go to recreation.gov and you can book 6 months out, but do know that you can only reserve between, I think it's May and September, so check the website for those dates. I don't know if they allow camping on the off-season times.
They do, but I read in there where they have a list of the places that are open and a list of the places that are closed for off-season.
Right, and you can't reserve, so I assume
Right.
those are first come, first serve. Otherwise, you must have a reservation. If it is between those dates in May and September, you need to go online and book. But if you arrive here, you can make a same-day reservation too.
Okay,
All right.
that's our one more thing.
Yeah, so one more thing, and then we're going to head still a little bit north. But let me tell you, the weather here, do you love it?
I like it.
Oh my God, do you see this? This is August.
I'll take 77 over 107.
Yeah, we are digging this August weather right here. So question to you is, do you have a favorite Ohio state park or campground that you go to, or Army Corps Park in Ohio? Let us know in the comments. So we'll know, and others watching will know.
So with that being said, always click like and subscribe if you would. Other than that, this is Gary and Sharon, Rough Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom. Freedom here in Ohio.
And the
Michigan's
wind.
coming up. And the wind is coming up. So I guess we'd better be gone.
We actually had to check to make sure we were not west of the Mississippi with all this wind, because
Yes.
it sure felt like it, but we're not.
And we're still in the Eastern time zone. So there
Yes,
you go.
yeah. The Eastern trip this year. All right,
Take
care,
care, our
everybody.
friends.
Bye.
Bye.
On the road.